Hello everyone. Today we're going to install Casttor and you will begin the wonderful journey that Casttor will take you on. You will have loaded or downloaded an install file from either GitHub or a Dropbox. The current beta uses Dropbox during the development, and later on we will use GitHub. If you click on this, you will see a number of folders and files. Since you are already watching this video, we will skip steps 1 and 2, which are README files, and go directly to the install bats. Now, we have 3 different Windows type systems, 7, 10, 11, and 12 in the future, I guess. And Casttor can run on all 4 of those systems. The difference comes between OBS running on them and not. Now, OBS has gone through several revisions, and Win 7, the last OBS revision that works on it is 27.2.4. On Win 8, 10, 11, you were limited to OBS 30. So what we're going to do is just run this bat, and we're going to do Win 10, which is OBS 30. If this was a Win 7 system, you would do the other one. Win 7 version will not run on Win 10. So be aware. So we're just going to click this, and it's going to run a batch file which will download a bunch of things. And essentially it downloads stuff from these files and does it automatically to save you a little time. So let's go ahead and run the Win 10 install. And it's just copying a whole bunch of files, and a lot of these files are language files, so there's a lot of them. And this batch file just saves you the copy this, copy that instructions for the other folders. And there's a lot. OBS has language files, and Casttor does too. We're going to go up here to 4 and open that up, and you will see a bunch of shortcuts. And these are shortcuts that are for you to place on your desktop. So Control-C. I'm going to come over here, go do a right-click, paste shortcuts. Okay, these are the shortcuts. We're going to go to step 5. Click on that, and you'll see 2 subfolders. One says VLC and one that says Microsoft Library. On a brand new computer, you may not have VLC, but VLC is required for OBS to run. And you will see an exe here that will install VLC for you. Of course, you can go to Google it, go to VLC, and get the latest drivers. But this is sort of a courtesy so that you can do this easily. The next thing that we want to do is to configure your first station. You'll notice that the bat file that you just run will have copied this folder, Broadcast Automation. If you look at it, you'll see a folder that says Your First Station. Now this is equivalent to NBC, PBS, CBS, etc. These are your stations. You may only need one, but This allows you to have different stations with different OBS going to different places. So what we want to do is we want to customize it to what your station would be. So we're going to go over here, and all we're going to do is change the name, rename it, and it's My Retro TV Station. Return, enter. Then we're going to come down here to down here to station ID, and we're going to go into station ID text, and then we're going to change this text to the name that you want to appear on all your videos. So Super Retro TV. Doesn't have to be the same name as the station channel. And we're going to save that. This logo here is, this is your station logo, and logo usually appears in the corners of your video. So you can edit this or replace it with one of your own, and you should, because you don't want station 1, you want something that says Retro TV. Okay, so we've changed this, and some of these other ones will be explained with a station customization video. But for now, we're just trying to get started. We've just finished loading all the necessary software for Casttor and OBS to run. What we're going to do now is to try it out and see what happens. Make sure that it's working. So we're going to come over here to OBS 4444 HD. The HD stands for 1080p. The number, the 4444, is just the port address. Think of it as a telephone number that Casttor will use to talk to OBS. So let's go ahead and click on that. This is a really slow laptop, so things are a little on the sluggish side. So Casttor or OBS has come up. This is correct, Casttor and Casttor, the profile and the scene collection, which is all that. And we'll bring up Casttor itself. And the first thing it says is, what station do you want? What channel do you want? And since we only have one and we've already configured it, we'll check that, say done. It comes up with a license thing saying it's as is. Do you agree to this? You say yes. It's going through some diagnostics right now. Now it wants to know what language you want to use. So you choose English. It's thinking about it, and now it's connected. If you look here, you'll see a message saying it's all connected and everything, and bring it up. Let's get rid of this. Let's go and try something. So we're going to do the editor. This normally always comes up in the main window. It'll remember in the main window where it is, but this is set up so that it always shows up there. So what we're going to do is we're on schedule. We're going to do file and open from common, and I'll explain that in a new video, and we're going to do playout. Now playout, well, if you look at it, it'll say program directory to play, and it says streaming TV shows, and if you look at that itself, under TV shows, playlists, relative, streaming, there is essentially a bunch of MP4s here that are movie trailers. So we can come here, and if we click on new clip, it will change that. New clip, new clip, new clip. And so let's play it. So we're going to, let's get this out of the way first. We're going to play this. Play. You'll see its title. Let me turn that down a little. So new clip, we'll play something else. So this is working. Stop. There are a number of message type of windows that show up. Some of them are for errors. This guy here tells you what is actually step by step what is running. So we can, so this is step by step. Tells you the time, what it's doing. So let's get rid of that. This is the report showing you what videos you're going to run, and that will be explained in a different video. So just let it be known that you get a big full report on all the stuff that you're running and what it shows. So let's see what the player looks like. We're going over to the player. And let's make sure the player works. And we can do turn off. We're going to turn off streaming, show all. There's nothing there. So we're going to schedule this. And what we're going to do is go to today, and that will set the time, the start time for midnight. And we're just going to do today, and we can go out as much as we want. And we're going to shuffle all of these guys, and let's go. Now realize this is the add to the program, and it will show up down here that we're actually adding 3-minute trailers all day long. So what you're seeing is a lot of things being scheduled all at once. Now this is a HP Pavilion laptop, and it's old and it's slow, but you can see how fast this worked. So let's get rid of the scheduler, and what you see is a bunch of movies. So if we, playlist mode is essentially play out. We'll run the next one. Run the next one. But you see there's a couple other modes here. So here's click mode, and you just click on something and it will play it.
Today, the United States plans to claim a whole planet.
Run station mode actually pays attention to these times. And when it's not ready to actually run something, let me turn this down. Oops, well, I'll turn it back up.
Comes the most infamous cult of all. Bela Lugosi as Murder Legendre.
I see death.
Master of the undead damned.
This is the
The
runtime.
sinister power behind the
Escape track.
zombie.
Zombies. Yeah. They are my
Let's stop. If we run it again, let me get rid of the... We run it again, it's not ready to run this. So you can see it says attack of the puppet people. Coming up next is, this is the current one and this is the next one. So that will play out in 1 minute and 40 seconds. So let's let it run and see what happens. What you're seeing right now is the TV guide or intermission program. And it's just another one of these scheduled programs in that you have total control over it and you can change it for background slideshows and stuff like that. So we're coming up on the time change. And it switches to the scheduled program. So we've got a little bit of exposure to the editor and to the player, and we've shown that you're up and running, it works, and you can go on to more advanced stuff, setting up your station with video content, etc.
And when I meet a girl, well, they do.
So let's stop the video right here, and you've installed and you're ready to go.